Behold the atheist's nightmare. Now, if you study a well-made banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 ridges. On the close side, 2 ridges. If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other.
But no, for real, I was kind of wondering if that was true or just some kind of rumor, so.
What, that TJ shoved a banana in his butt?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, it's true. It's definitely true.
It's very true.
And it got filmed? Damn, dude. That's, like, terrible.
He filmed it himself.
No offense, it didn't bother me. I actually thought it was hilarious.
Most people did.
Yeah.
I have to think it's my, after I did that, my mom called me up and was like, hey, TJ, you want me to make you some banana bread or something? Maybe come over for a banana split?
Score 1 for TJ's mom.
the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Drunken Peasants Podcast 987. We're back again, doing it live.
Welcome back.
A rare Sunday appearance. We don't normally do Sundays. We had to kind of move the shows around this week. So we got a show today, we got a show tomorrow, and then we do our bonus show on Saturday with a huge gap in the middle. Before we get underway with tonight's show, want to remind everyone watching right now, please like this stream if you haven't already, and subscribe. We haven't done the subscribing thing in a very long time, but we're noticing our subscriber numbers are actually rising this month. So if everyone out there that isn't subscribed, that enjoys watching the show, if you could subscribe to us, that would be wonderful. And if you're watching this after the fact on the VOD or whatever, throw us a subscription.
Blow us a kiss.
It's free.
Yeah.
And like the stream.
Yeah.
Also, for all of the DP On Demand Patreon perk people, the $25 plus people, we're switching around the way it's done to make it easier to make sure everyone gets their code at the beginning of the month. So starting next month, all people from this month that were $25 plus patrons, you're going to get your code at the beginning of the month. So anyone who signed up $25 plus patrons right now and before the end of this month, I'll send you a code on the 1st of February, and I will be posting content weekly throughout the month that you'll have access to the entire month. And we'll feature it on the show, too. We'll be like, oh, you check this out on DP On Demand, plus all the other stuff that's already on there, all the classic private shows and all that cool stuff. Also, the Motherload shirts. If you were a $50 plus patron from last month and you haven't yet replied to the DM that I sent to you on Patreon, please send it to me before the 28th.
Do it.
Because I need your shirt size and your shipping address. And if I don't have that, I can't send it to you. And if it's after the 28th, I can no longer send it to you. So please do that. And that's all. That's all for all of the stuff we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, it's Sunday, so I kind of think like this is our church day. We don't get a lot of Sundays in here, so everybody watching right now, if you want, do a little prayer.
Do a prayer?
Yeah, do a little prayer. Just it's Sunday. Why not?
A prayer situation.
Little prayer. Oh, it's been a good day. I woke up way early. I watched a little bit of Kermit and Friends, and Trumpster Bob was in there. And I think we might watch this in the post show tonight.
Yeah, we are doing a post show after this.
But there is a sexy time video of Bob
dancing in his underwear.
Yeah, there's like no nudity, but it's lewd.
He has like his underwear pulled up to where it's almost like a thong.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's really messed up.
I was dying when I was watching it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pass it on to the kids.
But not on this show. On the post show,
couldn't do it on this show. Unfortunately, it's just too close to the line.
Too close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of you might want to jump in, get a little $10 above Patreon subscription so you can watch with us tonight, and some of you might actually decide not to, even if you have your $10 subscription. I say do it. What's gonna go wrong? You're gonna fall in love with Trumpster Bob? I dare you.
It might.
I dare you.
That's what they're afraid of. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into the DP action news. Here it comes.
He called me sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
All right, so I saw a few people in the chat say that this guy was justified in what he did. So we're gonna watch the video.
Really?
Have you seen this?
No.
It's the subject. It's in the title and in the thumbnail. You'll see it for yourself. I'm guessing the person that said that this guy was justified is either like racist or a troll. I don't know. It's something around there. But here we go. So we're at some kind of smoothie shop. That's what this is. And apparently, at least some of the employees at this smoothie shop are underage. Like they're just teenagers working a minimum wage job. And this very angry male Karen comes in, okay?
Please don't yell at us.
Now he's mad that the smoothie that they sold them has peanut traces in it. And I guess he showed up earlier and ordered it without peanut butter, but there's still some peanut transference in it. And I guess his son got sick from it because he has a peanut allergy. Now, normally, have you ever seen warning labels that say, like, even though there's no peanuts in it or peanut butter, it may have come into contact with peanuts? I think that's one of these situations here, and I think this is bad parenting on top of this guy.
Did he specifically
He said without peanut butter.
He didn't say there's a peanut allergy.
That's
please.
what allegedly. I mean, we don't know this for sure, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the way he acts here. Like maybe he has the right to be upset. Maybe, but the way he acts here it doesn't matter. He's not justified.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Don't videotape me.
You have no room to yell at us.
I want to speak to the fucking person who made this drink. Is that you?
No, it wasn't
we don't know
me.
who made it,
You
so
don't know who made it?
there's 4 of us here, so we obviously don't know.
Fucking stupid, fucking ignorant high school kids.
So he knows they're high school kids.
Okay, bye.
I want to speak to the fucking
Bye.
manager.
Okay, you can call corporate whenever you want. Goodbye.
Jim, stop. You're on camera. You're on camera. You're on camera. No, I don't care.
You're on camera. You're on camera. She's like, you're on camera. She's like, I don't care. Oh.
So he just chucked the smoothie at her head and hit her.
Yeah.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
Fuck you! I want the fucking telephone number right now.
Now he wants the corporate telephone number. It's like, go on the internet and
better
get it.
Google it.
Yeah.
Those look like the drink fountains at Chipotle.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut up! Get out! You can call corporate whenever you want. Bye!
Listen to what he says.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, good for you. Bye!
I want the
Bye! Bye!
Shut up.
You shut up! You're not gonna tell me to shut up. The fuck? Who are you? Who are you?
Fucking immigrant loser.
You immigrant loser.
What? Fuck you! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! You're going to jail! You're going to jail, you racist piece of shit!
And now then he tries to open the door to the back.
Wow.
Bro, call the police now.
I want the telephone number.
So look it up! I don't give a fuck what you want! Look it up and you want the telephone number! You can call right now if you want. I don't care! I don't care!
Okay, great.
Like, fuck out of here! Respectfully, fuck out of here! You're
Respectfully.
Bugging. You're bugging. Like, you're
Respectfully, fuck out of
Sunday
here.
fun. What confirmed guests do we have for episode 1000?
Just
JF.
yeah.
JF Holiday?
No.
Teddy Rubskin?
Jeff
Barack
Holiday.
Obama? Just want to know what to expect. Love you, sweet
Thank
Juan.
you, thank you.
We're thinking about Barack Obama.
Yeah, you know.
We put a call out. Well, we should try and get a hold of Jesse Ventura somehow.
Anyway. Yeah, so Adam, Jeff, Scott, Hannibal, and Monty is the tentative list.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think any tickets have been bought yet, but those are the people who have expressly said they plan to be here.
Your son's almost in the fucking hospital. Right?
Please come over. Rosie, Big X Fairfield on Blackhawk Turnpike. He yelled at us, he threw a drink at us, and he tried to break into the bathroom.
Yeah, just look it up. Your fucking telephone number is fucking busy.
Okay, for you. Goodbye. Call it. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Goodbye. You could get out of my door now.
Telephone number from here.
Gianna, give me your phone. That's your wait forever. Honestly,
I guess she'll wait forever.
She should have him wait there, and they should call the police immediately. But there's a guy here. We told him to leave, and he's not leaving.
And he threw a drink.
Yeah.
No, don't call Rosie.
Oh my God! You see that? There's a bottle of Tide bleach down there.
Yeah.
What's that doing in a smoothie shop?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Rosie, somebody's in here and he's freaking cursing us out, and he threw a smoothie at us. He's threatening us. He tried to come behind this door. We're calling the cops. He won't leave. He keeps screaming at us. He won't leave. I don't know. You hear him? He called Gianna an immigrant, and I'm recording it all, so I'm calling the cops.
Yeah,
he threw the smoothie at us. He's trying to jump over the thing. He's trying to threaten us. I'm sorry?
And then this is a follow-up.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim.
Oh, this guy made... Yeah, this guy's a big shot at Merrill Lynch.
This
actually.
guy is?
The guy who did that. The guy who threw the smoothie.
Oh, no wonder he threw the smoothie.
And I guess he was listed as one of the top most wealthiest people in his position in Connecticut.
Ianzano of Merrill Lynch.
Yeah.
Are you just publicly being racist and assaulting minors? Is that what you're doing? Looking forward to the consequences of your actions.
He's already fired.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, so
he's the richest there.
That video. Number one, I just want to address that we did call the police. Like, I just didn't know because we were arguing with him. But there was 4 girls there. It was me, the one in the blue sweater, the one.
What kind of accent is this?
Nigerian?
Yeah. I'm like, what kind of accent is this?
But then there was another girl. She was 16. She just, literally, it was like her second day. She was in the back, already called the police.
Yeah, they wonder why they can't get people to do these kind of jobs.
I didn't know because I'm literally, like, recording this. I'm not looking at her.
This is the accent you get when you were raised on a Cash Me Outside girl?
Apparently, yeah.
For everybody saying that me and my other coworker were standing behind the wall, we were blocking the door because before I started recording, he tried to get in multiple times. And
he tried to get in before, too?
So stop assuming. This is her.
Who cares about the assume? Everybody online's going to assume some dumb shit. Like, you girls didn't deserve to get assaulted by a fucking rich guy. Unfortunately, he's also a rich guy, so he's probably used to getting away with shit like this.
Not this time.
And for everybody saying that they would have handled it differently, like throwing stuff at him, that's not going to make anything better. It would have made stuff for us worse.
Yes, it would have.
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel like if I would have like thrown something back or like spit in his face or like just like did something like
Spit in his face,
just
yeah,
as he
that
did,
could've been a
I feel like it
problem.
would just change the whole thing. I mean, like as much as like I did want to, like I just feel like it wasn't really professional for me to do that.
and they're like, and we feel like because we have been putting Tide bleach in everybody's drinks for the last few months, that maybe he came back mad because we had done that and he got sick. Why was the Tide bleach there?
I mean, it's not out of it doesn't mean they're putting it in drinks.
I know, I don't think they are either.
Oh yeah,
but
guys, so I'm okay. Like
weirded me out
I'm
to see that
fine,
there.
through or whatever. The update, I don't know if she gave it to you, but he did get arrested and he did get charged with like breach of peace and stuff. But according to them, it's not considered assault because I'm not hurt in any way.
What?
But
I don't think
will-
that's true. Battery is if you got hurt, I believe. Assault is just they tried. I mean, it doesn't even. There's assault that like they could do it without trying to hurt you. You know,
They're saying
like if they like ran up to you and cut your hair off without your consent, that's assault too, even though you didn't get hurt.
the police
It's
are
your
trying to
hair.
say that this doesn't count as assault because she didn't get hurt. That's
Which is wrong.
That sounds-
so she needs to talk to a lawyer. It sounds
yeah, that
like.
sounds wild, crazy.
Yeah.
These girls should get, I don't know, a little paycheck out
And
of this.
it should be assault on a minor because I believe this girl is a minor.
Yeah.
pressing charges and stuff like that. But I'm good.
But we did find him, his name, his work business, like everything, and I will put it in the caption.
Oh,
And-
this is the future. No, we don't have to go to the police. We're just going to go to cancel culture.
That's what just happened.
I hurt everybody on TikTok for doing their thing and
Heart.
finding out who he was and like all his like stuff.
I mean, like,
so yeah,
the whole public, like, just behave yourself in public. Don't freak out in public and do some dumb shit. That's just don't do it.
Do I feel
Everyone has a camera in their pocket.
Do I feel bad for this guy's kid? Yeah.
Yeah, his kid
sucks. His kid got
Yeah,
an allergic reaction.
It's funny that his kid was in the hospital having an allergic reaction, but his dad somehow had the time to go down to the smoothie shop and freak out about it. Like I would have Googled, corporate number for smoothie shop, whatever they were, and called them or emailed them. I would have gone down there. He wanted to know who it was that made it to it. He looked like the kind of guy that didn't give a fuck about assaulting somebody, even a younger woman. That's craziness. Who just chucks a fucking drink at somebody? This guy's an asshole.
This guy's a rich person.
Like she had her back to him and he threw the drink at her head.
Yeah. He's like, you do this to my child, you see what I'll do to you.
Yeah.
See what I'll do.
That's why. But see, the thing is, he can afford a good lawyer. Maybe he'll just get a slap on the wrist. Maybe he might not even do jail time.
General Martok in the pleb chat says your kid having an allergic reaction to something doesn't give you the right to assault minors. Do you want to come on live and argue that with me, General Martok?
What?
You want to debate? Oh yeah, no, that's a perfectly fine statement to
I'm
make.
like, what?
Yeah, of course it doesn't. Like I don't think that's a hot take at all.
No, not at all.
You shouldn't.
So like the person who was saying he was justified is probably just a troll.
Yeah, I think what's happening here is if this really happened and his kid got sick,
that doesn't. Yeah,
I think he shouldn't be going to get smoothies for his kid at places like this.
Just make them yourself if he has this horrible allergy, because peanuts are everywhere.
Yeah, it's hard. When I got on an airplane one day, there was a
Well,
woman who pre-boarded
yeah.
because she had a peanut allergy, and the entire plane had no snackies because she had peanut allergy.
Yeah.
And we all look at her and we're like, "Ooh, we wish we had some peanut butter right now."
What about the like? You're an immigrant. thing. That
That's
just came out of
terrible.
nowhere.
I mean, it came out of somewhere.
This
His
guy
racist-
needs like anger management. He needs some like psychological help.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe TikTok will save him.
No, TikTok. I mean, he lost his highly profitable job with Merrill Lynch, one of the big investment firms. He also deleted his Twitter account. That normally happens when this happens to somebody. Just behave yourself in public. If
Were
you
they
can't-
able to scrub his Twitter account and like get any other gems off of it before it got deleted?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I wonder
Thank
if
you
he's,
guys for the
he's got a
concerns.
history
We
of being a
appreciate it,
scumbag.
but she's okay. She's my coworker and best friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's my coworker and best friend.
Yeah, here's I believe this is a follow-up story. Yeah. Here he is. Here's the mugshot.
Okay. A Connecticut man in a rage over the inadvertent use of peanuts in a smoothie went on a threatening racist tirade against the shop's young employees, leading to his arrest, Fairfield police said. James Iniazo, 48 of Fairfield, faces charges of intimidation based on bias, breach of peace, and criminal trespass. According to police, Iniazo purchased a smoothie at Robex on Black Rock Turnpike about 1 p.m. Saturday. Roughly 30 minutes later, police say he called 911 from his home for a child having an allergic reaction. The child was taken to a local hospital. A few minutes later, Lenazo returned to the Roebuck's location, and police say yelled at employees and demanded to know who had caused his child to have an allergic reaction by putting peanuts in the smoothie. When employees couldn't answer, cops say Ianazo became irate, yelling vulgarly, throwing a drink at one employee, and questioning her immigration status. Cops say he was asked to leave and refused, even attempting to open a locked employee's door to get behind the store's counter. I thought the girls were holding the door shut.
He
it looked like it was opening.
He was pushing it.
Yeah. He subsequently left before police arrived, but was identified and turned himself in, saying he was upset about his son's allergic reaction. Store employees told cops that Ianazo never mentioned an allergy, only asking that the peanut butter be left out of a drink.
Yeah, and someone was like, why is it insulting to be called an immigrant? It depends on the connotation. It depends on the context in which you're using it. He was obviously using it as an insult.
Yeah. It's also offensive to call somebody an immigrant, assuming that they are
when they're not,
right? Like he's making an assumption there.
The assumption also, he was saying that that's probably the reason why they're an idiot or whatever. He was calling her stupid and then being like, "Well, yeah, you're probably an immigrant." So he's also saying immigrants are dumb inherently.
Yeah.
So he's being a twat. I mean,
he's being a racist.
Yeah.
He's being
that came out of nowhere too.
He's being a trashy person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he made himself see, that's the thing. And he did it in public. Like, he knew he was being filmed too, because at the beginning he's like, "Don't videotape me."
Yeah. So he knew all that was going down.
And he still behaved that way. Because someone like that, because you see at the bottom it says Forbes ranked Ianazo as one of Connecticut's top 25 high net worth wealth advisors last year.
Yeah.
So he was a financial advisor for high net worth individuals. So and when you do that, you get paid commissions and shit. So he's probably pretty loaded, more than likely.
Connecticut's got a good amount of rich people out there too.
Yeah, because it's people who want to live close to New York, but they don't want to live in New York State.
Yeah,
because it's right there.
A lot of generational
It's very close to
wealth.
New York City.
A lot of generational wealth that wouldn't look too kindly upon immigrants making a peanut butter smoothie. Yeah, that really sucks for his kid, and it really, really, really sucks for those girls having to deal with that, and it really, really sucks for America that the cops are all like, "Oh, he didn't actually cause any harm, so no reason to press any charges."
I think he's getting charged, but not for assault. They said not for assault.
Weird. I don't know.
They said like what was it? Disorderly conduct or something stupid, or disturbing the peace. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you throw something
I think
at
that's
a
a
little
misdemeanor.
girl. You throw something at a little girl at her job. I feel like they should go at him the same way you would go at a fucking cop if somebody were to throw a drink at a cop while the cop's working. Like, you don't do that to people. And if you do that to a cop, you'd get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, here's the statement from Merrill Lynch.
Our company does not tolerate behavior of this kind. We immediately investigated and have taken action. This individual is no longer employed at our firm, the company said in a statement. I wonder how long that will last.
Probably permanently for Merrill Lynch. We'll see if anyone else wants to hire him. It's up to other companies if they want to hire him.
I'm sure there's companies out there like, let's get this guy on the payroll. He's a real American.
I don't know. I don't know how much optics matter to investment firms.
Yeah.
Apparently enough here for them to actually do something.
Just saying this individual is no longer employed at our firm does not sound like a very like definitive stance on it. Like, we do not tolerate behavior of this kind. We immediately investigated and have taken action.
Yeah, their investigation must have taken no time at all because this just broke. You know, this happened yesterday, I think, or the day before. Merrill Lynch. Yep. Wow.
Although I hope those girls get a lot of TikTok fame and start a TikTok career, and they start fucking with employees, so they get tons more people raging in, and it becomes like a thing. I'd watch them. I'd subscribe if they have 3 or 4 more outbursts like this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here. 54 likes. Or 54,000 likes, rather.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Over 4K comments. They're going hard. And this is earlier today this video was taken, right?
Yep.
Hard. Is this TikTok or is this Instagram?
This is TikTok.
Okay, I never know. I never know with the kids, man.
The kids.
I don't know these days. Merrill Lynch be like, we are saddened he spent his time buying smoothies and not buying stocks for our clients. Damn, JD numero ocho.
So I switched this so we're the bigger ones for now.
Oh, look at how big we are. Like you could just put
you could
just put the video feed in the bottom, and this is the perfect screen. My big beautiful face, your beautiful smile, Ben, your happy smile, and then the video down there. Oh, they wouldn't get enough of us. They'd say this is the best. It's big beautiful Ben and Billy.
Yeah. We got. I don't know what happened. A bunch of cameras weren't working. Like I was gonna put a camera on Anastasia, and the one camera being plugged in messed up all the cameras, and then I managed to get 2 of them working, and we just dealt with those. And then without doing anything different, I plugged in all these other cameras, and now they all work.
It'd be cool if we got a layout with your face like that, my face like this, and the rest of the layout was the fat bodies of those guys on bikers, Ben and Billy, the fat twins.
Oh my god!
And then so it's like below us looks like we're big fats riding bikes. That'd be so cute.
You get some interesting ideas.
Yeah, don't I?
Yeah. Everyone, please like the stream and make sure you're subscribed, or just subscribe. Even if you're not subscribed, if you haven't before, you should do it. Subscribing is nice. It's nice. Sweet boy stuff.
You could also start another YouTube channel, become super famous, subscribe to us on that channel.
Yeah,
and then come and talk about us in the chat so people think like, oh, this is that new famous YouTuber, Mr. Babylon.
Mr.
And he loves
Babylon.
Drunken Peasants. And then all your fans will come watch us. See? I'm just dripping with ideas. I'm an idea man.
Yeah. So, let's see what else we got here. This is interesting. I watched this earlier. This is from Newsmax, so very, very conservative news outlet.
I can say.
Should we slide back to the...
Oh, shit. Yeah, my bad.
Is that the fake news just doesn't get it, dude?
He's quoting it the way people quote movies they know, the lines to.
Yeah. This is sick. It's like when somebody goes to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right. I know all the lines to Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I should watch Mean Girls again. I used to know a lot of the lines to Mean Girls.
And the fake news, my gosh, they
let down all of us. They let down society for 2 years.
Wow, this is
when they glorified the Black Lives Matter movement. Remember that? They glorified it. They sanctified it. And they were terrible to cops. Cops needed to be defunded. They needed to be totally reformed. They were racist. They were sexist. They were terrible. And what did that leave us with? That false information, by the way, and it's all lies. The greatest threat posed to black men in America is not from white cops. You can look it up.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's saying. He's trying to say, like, this is a common line. They'll say, like, oh, the biggest risks to black people are other black people. They kill each other at a higher rate. It's like, well, other people is a different thing than a police officer killing people. It's like that person is... they take an oath.
We should try and fix that too, though. There shouldn't be.
Sure.
There shouldn't be.
It's a false comparison.
Yeah, it's everybody points their fingers at where the boogeymen are, and nobody fixes anything. Like this is all bad numbers. Let's do better.
What did it leave us
We don't
with?
care to do better as a
Horrific
society
crime.
anymore. We just want to point the finger and get angry at somebody else. But damn, this guy was just having a fucking sing-along with Trump and now goes into this? What is going on?
Maybe they can go viral. It's absolutely terrible. And they're also going after just ordinary stuff, not just high-end watches and things like that. At the drugstore, they're stealing nail polish and toothpaste and getting away with it.
Well, they don't care what it is as long as people want to pay for it. Like they'll resell this shit.
This is a very funny take to have. They're being so mean to our police. They're being so, and then look at these criminals here. You know who the biggest danger to a black person is the fucking Walmart that they're stealing from. Like, what is the point of this? It's showing some people who are looting, which has traditionally happened in a lot of settings. When there is panic, people get fucking a little psycho and do shit they normally wouldn't fucking do. And these have all been situations where it happened, and it fucking sucks. But like using it as a talking point and to say it's rabble rousing.
Rabble.
You're a rabble rouser. You're rabble rousing.
I feel like the Hamburglar when I say rabble.
Rabble. It's rabble.
It's
They're
essentially
hamburgling.
not a crime.
They're
hamburgling.
In major parts of the country, if it's below $1,000, if nobody gets hurt, I mean...
Hamburgling is only when you steal hamburgers, though.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I would say so, right? Isn't that what Hamburglar does?
Should we go to the debate screen and have a debate on...
No.
on hamburgling?
Hurt. Take it. Why not? So last night I went to the drugstore. Late at night, I kind of wanted some candy.
This is not a true story, you liar.
I've seen this before in New York City. Look at this. I know the Gillette razors are under lock and key. They're ridiculously expensive and very easy to steal. But did you know that Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, licorice, Jolly Rancher?
I mean, if people steal it and this is the only way to stop people from doing it, then whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is.
How could this, maybe because it's the big ones, but how could this be like cost effective for a store to even lock up the candy, then have somebody come unlock it when they go to buy it? Like, this fucking sucks.
I mean, lifesavers are...
Might as well just order everything off Amazon.
Under lock and key. I don't blame the stores. They're being ripped off left and right. I blame the media. I blame Joe Biden. I blame all the dishonesty that has been promulgated about cops. This is one of the results.
It's the way society feels about cops. That's the reason why they have to lock up the candy at this store.
I got a guy, he's a grocery clerk at the grocery store I go to, and I usually go in there late at night before they close. And every time I go in there, he's always so mad, and he's looking around, and it's like the homeless people come in and steal from them. And he's like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. They come in, and he like goes on a whole tirade every night when I'm there. And I'm like, it sucks. Like,
There's a fake Sam Cedar in the chat, in the pleb chat, that blames you for why this happened.
That's real Sam Cedar. I dare you to come talk to me like you talk to Crowder, you pussy. I won't piss off like Crowder would, Sam Cedar. I will stare you in your eyes, Sam Cedar, and I will slap you. I will slap you in the fucking noggin of intellectuality.
Hey, nobody blame me. I don't steal candy.
Yeah, but it's like people are in dire straits right now, and there's not enough to go around, and they are starting to get more brazen with what they're willing to do to get what they need.
Have you ever tried to give up Lifesavers gummies, wild berry flavor, cold turkey? I doubt it.
I try and use like an aversion to the gummies, so I get something called Lifesavers Cummies, and it helps me give up the gummies. If I just suck on some Lifesavers Cummies.
Blame Joe Biden.
They call that
Ooh,
cold
by the
jerky.
way, bad start to his day. Bad start. He's trying to talk about COVID relief here.
Now, I don't like to,
I like the title of this. Joe sounded ill today.
Yeah. He doesn't sound, well, I guess it depends on what they mean by ill. He doesn't sound like he's all there. He can't even read his scripts, you know? That to be president, you got to memorize your lines.
I mean,
Bush or be good off the cuff. Which
Bush
most
wasn't
of them are
even
not.
senile, and Bush stumbled a lot. Bush Jr.
He could read a speech, and he wouldn't be like, well, yeah. I mean, Bush wasn't that old, but he was more on the ball than Joe Biden.
And even Obama once referred to his own wife as Michael. Like, you get slips. Biden is a whole lot more regular. Like, we can tell there's a little bit of a problem here with Biden. Hope Biden's clear moments are clear enough that he knows what he's doing in the important times. But yeah, they probably shouldn't put him on the fucking news like this the way they do. Cause
he's the president. They're going to. So he either needs to retire or, well, that's all. Or he's going to look like this.
outline the next steps we're taking against. I'd like to outline the next steps we're taking against
See, I don't even like Newsmax, but they have a point here. This isn't edited to make him look dumb. This is just a recording of him. He just can't. He can't go. You know.
Yeah.
The Omicron variant. Just since Thanksgiving, I've talked.
Now they are clipping out only the gaffes, though, so that's a little. I mean,
well, also you have to think about this. If he's a little old and the speech is a little slurred,
He's more
got
than a little
a
old.
little stutter going, like that's something that we can laugh at and make fun of and mock. But if he puts a cabinet together, if he leads the country with a cabinet of capable people, and the capable people do things to make America better, that's what really matters. Like, if he can't talk...
So he's the Weekend at Bernie's president.
I mean...
And he's got these other people that prop him up. And
most presidents don't do everything on their own, right?
Of course not.
So it's like...
even George Washington had a cabinet.
If
Everyone did.
If he's just the mascot for a good team, whatever. I'm not saying they're a good team. I don't know where this is going to go yet. We're just over a year in.
On November 20th, he'll be 80 years old.
Yeah.
So he'll be 82 at the end of his presidency. And that means, think about it. If he tried to run again and won, there's statistically a good chance he will not live to see the end of that second term.
I felt like it was going to be a shoo-in for Hillary because of how bad America seemed to hate Trump at the time. I didn't think Trump was going to win. When Trump won, I was shocked. And then during this election, I didn't know which way it was going to go. But I can't see anybody running against Biden in 2024 and not beating him. Like, there's got to be something huge that happens in the next couple of years for Biden to even get reelected.
It also, I don't know. I think who runs against him does matter. I think Trump has enough of a hold to where he would probably get the nomination, though. It would be round 2 of Biden versus Trump.
Yeah.
I've tapped Dr. Tom. I hope I pronounced it. Engel. Inglesby. Correct. Is that right? When you're indoors in public places, you should wear the mask. And there are a lot, lots of different.
If he got a bad case of COVID, I'd be worried.
Yeah, God.
Different kinds of masks out there. And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, says that wearing a well-fitting mask of any of them is certainly better than not wearing a mask if it's well-fitting. What if over your nose?
If he's the Weekend at Bernie's president, does that mean the Bernie Bros actually won?
He needs to wear a Hawaiian shirt and board shorts.
Nick Fuentes might like him better then?
I mean, Richard Spencer voted for Biden. Why aren't the rest of the Nazis following suit?
I mean, what do you say? Give it up? This is embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for the country. Thanks. Over the nose. Got it. He did have a word for the social media companies who, for some reason, really seem to listen to this guy.
If you haven't gotten vaccinated, do it. Personal choice impacts us all, our hospitals, our countries. I make a special appeal to social media companies and media outlets. Please deal with the misinformation and disinformation that's on your shows. It has to stop.
All the shows that are put out by the social media companies.
That was interesting. I like this kind of news, watching this kind of news more than, CNN.
He's saying the misinformation of the social media companies. Have you watched network news, or cable news, excuse me?
And it's not even the social media companies, it's the people on the social media platforms that do the misinformation, and they do it on both sides.
We watch cable news here all the time. We'll see something on Fox that is completely contradictory to CNN, that's also contradictory to MSNBC, and these are major companies that should be in check. Like, why is there misinformation allowed there as well? Why are people not held to a better standard of correcting themselves when they fuck up, as if it wasn't supposed to be fucked up in the first place? We're going after Twitter now for public opinions. Maybe we should. Maybe people who spread misinformation at a rate like this that can't travel as fast as the news, because the news is supposedly doing some sort of checks and balances of what they air on TV.
Yeah.
Or what they print. But I don't know. Doesn't sound good. Only sounds like more trouble for the young kids like Ben and Billy who try and give it to you fresh.
Kids. Here's a news story about some wild cat that some woman owned and it escaped.
New at 11, a predator cat on the prowl in Fulton County. There have been several sightings of the exotic serval cat, and now experts are trying to trap it before it acts on its instincts and attacks. CBS 46's Zach Summers is live in historic Brookhaven, and Zach, one woman had a frightening run-in with this animal.
Yeah, the woman tells me that her husband leaves the door open to their home when he takes the dog out.
Okay, bad idea.
This time, the dog wasn't the only animal that came back inside.
I'm laying in bed and I hear a thump on my bed.
Christine Frank had quite the wake-up call Wednesday morning when she opened her eyes and saw this serval staring straight at her.
It was big. It was scary.
Frank screamed, ran out of the room as the exotic cat cowered in the corner.
Can't predict what a wild animal is going to do when it's cornered.
Frank's husband opened a connecting patio door, but instead of scurrying away, the serval lingered, allowing Frank to snap these pictures. The wild animal, native to Africa, eventually disappeared into a nearby golf course.
We think they just out here playing real-life Pokemon in Georgia?
Apparently so.
Within the
just got random servals showing up on your bed.
Yeah.
You got to throw a great ball at them, hope they don't shake out of the ball. Fuck.
Lieutenant Wayne Hubbard with Georgia Department of Natural Resources says the serval is likely someone's pet, but it's illegal to have them in Georgia.
They're very popular in the pet trade.
The agency placed a trap on Thursday. Once the cat is captured, the Animal Legal Defense Fund plans to place it in an animal sanctuary.
She needs to be in an accredited sanctuary where she can
really thrive and exhibit a lot of those natural behaviors that are just impossible in private homes. This could have gone horribly different. I have an elderly dog. I'm lucky I don't have any small children anymore. I don't know what this is a wild animal, and they shouldn't be pets.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
Now the DNR says,
and then here's a follow-up story
Details
on this.
tonight on an illegal exotic cat that was on the prowl in historic Brookhaven.
Cute.
The Department of
That's so
Natural
cute.
Resources
It is cute.
Now,
I'm not even a big cat fan, but that thing.
Well, this is not a normal cat. This is not a normal house cat.
It's hard for me to say you shouldn't be able to have this. Like you obviously
shouldn't
shouldn't.
have it.
You obviously
Plus,
shouldn't.
they're from Africa. You know, they shouldn't be moved here.
has it
Like you
after
obviously shouldn't have this as a house cat, but I should.
the owner was forced to hand the serval over.
CBS 46's
This
Zach
is the
Summer
worst.
spoke with the
This is the
owner
worst because now so many people are going to want servals.
today. And
You're not
he's
allowed to
live
have
in
a
historic
serval.
Brookhaven. So,
Stop.
Zach, how did this woman even get her
on what state
hands
you live
on this
in.
exotic animal?
Thing was so freaking majestic.
Yeah, you know, Anna 5 tells me that her
Cute.
family rescued the exotic cat 2 years ago. They live in South Carolina where servals are legal to have as pets. Now, 5 says she knew it was illegal to have the animal in Georgia, but she says she didn't intend to keep it here permanently.
It's legal in South Carolina. Oh my God! Tell me. Okay, before she talks, she's gonna say something fucking good, isn't she?
I like her excuse too. Is like, oh yeah, I know it's illegal here, but I didn't plan on keeping it permanently. It's like, okay, well, you're still breaking the law.
She's gonna
right?
say something golden, isn't she?
She was very special to me.
Anna 5 says she brought her pet serval, Nala, to Atlanta to help her get through a rough patch in life.
I just felt
What stupid? This is the worst explanation.
I needed to have my my emergency serval on hand to help me get through a rough patch. You know, on my Instagram recently, my OnlyFans got my Instagram banned, and I said, look, Servy, we're gonna go to Georgia and we're gonna dance at the fucking Club 212. Show our buttholes, serval. It's gonna be fine. What
like
the
lonely,
fuck?
and I just wanted to bring her over here and like have company.
Last 2
Have company.
You know, it's
why
have
don't you,
company.
why don't you join like a meetup group or something? You know,
Tuesday, the cat, which is native to Africa, escaped from an open window. The next morning, a nearby neighbor woke up to the animal in her bed.
This
Nearly a week
poor
after Nala
woman-
went missing,
This
she
poor
was
woman
back
had a
in the arms
goddamn
of
serval in her bed, all because some Instagram model was having a bad fur day.
after neighbors spotted her in a yard. But the reunion was short-lived. 5 says the DNR told her she had to hand the cat over or face legal trouble.
I knew she couldn't be in the state of Georgia, but
I knew, but
I
here's the
just, like,
thing. I just like have something called white privilege. And if I can't just use my white privilege to have an African animal in my house, what's the point of being white?
had her in South Carolina, and I didn't think it would be an issue to just bring her over here for a few months.
We need a uniform federal solution.
Alicia
Was
Progowski
this the
is with
girl
the
that was
animal-
working at the smoothie place earlier?
no.
Huh. They
That
look
girl
alike.
was way younger and darker complected.
Okay.
Legal Defense Fund. The organization is working on federal legislation that will prohibit the private possession of wildcats in all 50 states.
It would really help to address this problem, address private possession of wild cats.
I think we're
and
being
the
restreamed by Dalton Piss Whistle.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. There's a big massive
Dalton
response.
Piss Whistle.
Yeah, the whoever that cozy TV weirdo is, the little twerp,
The one that was dancing.
Oh, that was Dancing Dalton, huh?
Yeah.
That was actually, I like him. Good dances, Dalton. Thumbs up for your dancing. I could tell you really wanted to be a star one day. You're there.
trade, the big cat trade and the wildcat trade that is really rampant throughout the country.
5 says she understands why there was concern, but Nala was family.
She likes affection. She likes to cuddle. She likes to kiss my hair. Like, I don't think the cat's gonna be happier in a sanctuary.
She likes to cuddle and kiss my hair. She's not going to be happy in a
Outdoor
sanctuary.
enclosures that connected
Why did she
to
even
the
let it
family's
get out?
sprawling South
She probably
Carolina
doesn't give a
home.
fuck.
It's not likely that cat is
She didn't
headed
really
back to
explain
South
it in a
Carolina.
way that
Instead,
made
the
it
Animal
sound
Legal
like she
Defense
gave a
Fund
shit.
Like, I
has
know
offered
I'm
to
not
place
supposed
the animal
to,
in a
but
wildlife sanctuary
who really
in North
cares?
Carolina.
I'm blonde. I can do what I
Live in historic
want.
Brookhaven, Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.
Zach, thank you.
If you live in Los Angeles
Have
and
you
your
seen this
package
shit?
hasn't been delivered, you might want to check the rail line in the east of the city.
Damn.
Freight trains passing through this area
It's all
have
stolen
become an easy
packages.
target for thieves
And they get dumped all over the train tracks.
who leave evidence of their raids all over the tracks.
Evidence like it's going to lead to any conviction.
As trains head into a busy junction, they often slow down or stop, and looters are ready.
They jump on these trains, these locks that these containers have.
Oh, they're doing
Or really
pirate
sometimes the
stuff?
plastic seals.
They're train
the locks
pirates?
aren't really
Oh
sturdy,
my
strong,
God.
You know, they don't care if the train's moving or not. They jump on the trains, pop the lock, and just start grabbing whatever they see.
All of this has accumulated over the last month alone. Looters aim for the most valuable items they can find, ripping through packages and avoiding cheaper bulk cargo items like toilet roll. Towards the end of last year, more than 90 containers were vandalized every day.
I had no idea something like that was even going on.
I'm pretty excited for the idea of fucking train pirates, though. This is the fall of man. I'm here for it. Is that it with the video here?
No, there's more.
Thefts peaked around Christmas. According to the rail operator Union Pacific, over the last year, looting along the train line in Los Angeles County has risen by 160%, costing millions of dollars. The thefts have hit major companies, including Amazon, UPS, and FedEx. The rail operator says it has now increased security along the line. James Reynolds, BBC News.
They've increased security along the line. Why don't they start doing like Uber for security? Like you can
just hire vigilantes.
Yeah, exactly. You just give vigilantes with a phone the ability to like take pictures of these criminals and follow them around to their license plate, and for every one you catch, you get like $48 or something. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn. Thanks for the raid, Dalton and Beardson.
Appreciate it, guys. I would love to sit and talk with Dalton and Beardson, but I honestly don't know what I would talk about.
Nothing. They'd be like, "Oh, we hate black people and women are whores."
I guess we could talk to them about Nick Fuentes. We all love Nick, right? Beardson, I think, is a manlet. I could be wrong.
He is very small.
Dalton is a great dancer. I can't think of anything. That's all I know about either of these guys.
Oh, he's good at Omegle, apparently.
Was he the one that was talking trash about every
Yeah.
girl, and like all the girls were like,
Yeah, that's who that is.
"You're a goof. You're a goof." Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, you weren't even getting good reactions out of them. I control women on Omegle way better than Dalton Piss Whistle. And Beardson, I still don't know what you do. Was he the one that was debating like a girl recently, or am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about these little men to give them a real conversation. But I would love to talk to them if I knew anything about them. It would be a shame to play the Dalton dancing video. Yeah, we're not going to play the Dalton dancing video
Again?
Oh, it's embarrassing, guys. Dalton obviously has moved on from that. He used to be, a bit of a show tunes performer, and it's cute. It's cute as fuck. But he's moved on. Bring them on, debate. I would have them on in a second if I knew what the fuck they do. What do they do, guys? What do they do? What does Dalton Piss Whistle do other than dance?
Piss Whistle.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
Dalton Piss Whistle. This is the dance people were asking to see it.
Yeah, this was dope. I like this. So this is Dalton coming through. Yeah, he's got happy feet. Dalton's got happy feet. Oh. Is Dalton like, is he the elf on the shelf? Why is he dressed like a UPS driver?
He dances like he grew up on the Neverland Ranch.
I'm a big fan of Dalton Piss Whistle. Your dancing is beautiful. Beardson, I don't know what Beardson does. I feel like he runs a D&D campaign, though. Beardson, if you want, I'll come play D&D at your house. We'll have some beers. We'll talk about why women are, I don't know, ill-equipped to whatever it is you think they can't do.
Here's Nick crying about having to eat a frozen pizza.
Why?
So for Christmas, we're supposed to get this. Like, we're supposed to have a brunch. A brunch. It begins at noon. And so we eat brunch at noon. And whatever. It's just breakfast stuff. Breakfast casseroles. French toast casserole. Egg fucking casserole. And there was some good stuff. Whatever. But we eat at noon. And then it's 1 o'clock. And it's 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
7 o'clock rock? Is Dalton going to come out and start dancing to
About
this
to rock
fucking...
around the clock tonight.
Dalton's going to dance to this, isn't he? Is this a troll?
Like,
more Dalton dancing?
7 o'clock, dude.
Oh, man.
7 o'clock. And we didn't eat anything all day except for the breakfast. And then it's like 7 o'clock and my mom's like, well, I'm too tired. I don't want to make dinner. So they're like, well, let's make frozen pizzas. Frozen pizzas. I'm like, I'm not eating a fucking frozen pizza. So I was so mad, I just went to bed. I was so mad. I'm like, you know what? Don't talk to me.
I'm so mad. I'm going to go night-night.
Don't talk to me. I'm going to bed.
I'm going night-night without any dessert. I'm taking my own dessert away to prove a point. What the fuck?
I'm going to bed.
Couldn't handle the breakfast buffet. Why just make a frozen pizza? See, this is why Nick hates women.
Why is that?
Because he had to almost eat a frozen pizza.
So it's because of his mother?
Then he went on a fucking hunger strike. Yeah, his mom. This is why he hates women. Here, all the women I know would have never had me get a frozen pizza on Christmas. Not saying Nick has a bad mom. Just saying. Based on results, doesn't seem to be very good, Nick. From your own testimony. Said we got a bit of a problem here, Nick. Puss.
Or you could just learn how to cook yourself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Or you could go to Chipotle like me, Papa.
Here's a clip from a city council meeting, and this woman is complaining about how anime made her kid trans.
It happens.
Kristen Rosati, you're up, and Terry Wood, you're on deck, please.
This one was from like 4 days ago.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to speak
I wonder
today.
which anime it was.
I'm going to come at this from a little bit different angle. My name is Crystal Rosati. I'm just a parent. I'm not a librarian. I don't work in a school system. I actually work in regulatory compliance and quality assurance for the pharmaceutical trial industry. I have a 27-year-old son. So my experience is going to be about him.
Oh, fuck.
He was reared in church with morals and solid values.
He was a big fan of America First. He would do sick-ass dances with Dalton Piss Whistle.
He wants to suck spiky Catboy penis.
But then he started watching Catboy animes.
But we did have a very close relationship. I married his stepfather when he was 14 years old. We had so many laughs, and we were all very close.
Oh,
we
so
enjoyed
many
spending time
laughs.
together, and my husband and my son had shared interests. So they became very close. Following is my story of how these relationships were destroyed, and I believe the reason is the exposure and influence of books that he discovered at school.
Savage.
In middle school, my son became interested in something called manga and anime.
She's about to cry just mentioning it.
Manga is a term for Japanese comics, and anime is a term for Japanese animation. As a parent, I took those terms to mean typical comic books and animated series. I ignorantly trusted that these things would be benign and inconsequential since they came from this school. I should have been more involved and observant. However, I can strongly say that he never exhibited any characteristics of being gay. The characters in both anime and manga are androgynous, and they generally push an LGBTQ agenda. And they also contain a lot of sexual content.
I got bad news for you. If anime could turn your child trans, your child was weak as fuck.
Yeah, you failed as a parent.
like if anime could turn your child trans, good.
That's like the animatronic bear at the mall convincing your kid to change their name.
Yeah, like if a anime or an animatronic bear or an animated anything with Anna at the beginning, if Anastasia could turn your kid trans, your kid was weak and deserved to be turned by somebody else. But I
don't think it works that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this is not your theory. For some reason, I think your theory is bullshit.
She's blaming others for her shit parenting.
Maybe not even for her shit parenting.
She's obviously a shitty parent.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I'm saying that on a general level. There are exceptions, of course.
There are exceptions, of course.
Over time, I came to learn that these genres are part of a subculture. My son became involved in that subculture. He became depressed over time.
No, am I saying that you couldn't be a nice raised Catholic boy who puts America and family first, and a cat boy comes in, and a cat boy turns you into a seething homosexual, but you hold back because you don't want your legion of weird fans to turn on you, even though they too probably want to suck a cat boy cam cock, even though they probably love the idea of it, but they're hiding behind their own guilt, their own shame. Maybe. Cat boys are hot.
And when he was in high school, he started cutting. I don't think
that has anything to do with anime. That's been happening long before anime made its way over to the U.S.
Cutting stopped at the point when I confronted it. But then he emotionally...
This woman coming in the doors.
She's like, oh, excuse me.
She's cracking me up. She's like visually more of a distraction than she would have just barreled in, opened the door like a regular person. It's great.
He became interested in Gen Con and cosplay.
No, not
He
Gen
started
Con and
watching
cosplay.
My
That's where
Little
the quartering was
Ponies, and
attacked.
he became a brony.
By a man in a dress.
If you don't know, I learned later, is a subculture of older males who like the My Little Pony series. He became a collector of toy figures.
Started watching Chris Chan.
He became more introverted and only interacted with others who were also into these things. And then he married in 2015 at age 21, and his wife was also deeply into this subculture. In April of 2021, he texted me in the middle of the night to inform me that he was taking hormones. I was devastated. Not only am I morally and scientifically against this, but I also had to grieve the loss of the son I had known. I realized that I will never have grandchildren.
Stop looking at this as losing a son, okay?
I still think it's anime that did it. I think there's underlying issues.
Stop thinking of this as losing a son. Think of this as gaining an e-girl. Because you know she's going to start jerking that cock off on all the cam streams now. Because she's into manga, dude. That's what manga does. It doesn't turn you into a trans. It turns you into an e-girl. It turns you into a total cam slut. Manga makes you a cam slut.
And my family legacy is now dead since he's my only child.
Good.
I hate to interrupt
I'm
your
glad it
narrative,
ends
but
here.
your
Fuck
time is
off,
up,
you
so if you could
fucking
wrap up your thought, that would be great.
pathetic
Thank you.
human.
Yes, so no matter which side of the aisle about LGBTQ you sit on, whether you support the agenda or not, you have to agree that the outcome is devastating. To have the destruction of a family and my relationship with my only child, and to know that our family legacy is dead.
I mean, you're in public at a city council meeting saying all this weird shit. So yeah, you ruined your relationship with your child.
Is a very heavy burden to carry. Human brains continue to develop well into the 20s. They can be easily influenced by many factors, like these types of media, that are available in the schools. And I want to reiterate, just in closing, that we are talking about minor children with age.
Well, yours happens to be 27, right? Didn't you say 27?
Something like that.
I heard
You're
talk
giving us a
about-
personal experience. Now you want to bring up minors when it's your 27-year-old current daughter who wants to, I don't know, jerk it to manga all day and be a pretty little girly. Big fucking deal.
books about sex trafficking and support of books like that for minors. I find it very disturbing.
What are the sex trafficking
that
books
we would-
for minors? Is it like they used to have tech coding for dummies, and you could learn how to like code for dummies, HTML for dummies? Is it now sex trafficking for minors? Doesn't sound like a very good book.
Want to expose minor children to that type of content. Adult content, great, no problem. But to have minors graphically described these incidents is just disturbing to me. I taught my son.
Ma'am, if you could wrap up, please, just for the sake of time.
Can you shut the fuck up,
I taught my son about those topics, and I didn't have to use graphic content at all. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from the committee? Okay, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man, here's Spexo.
Oh
yeah, I bet we got a lot of Spexo fans in the house.
Honestly, I think we need to retire the term black-pilled, because saying that you're black-pilled implies that you're feeling hopelessness because of circumstances on the temporal and carnal world, which is honestly Talmudic behavior, all right? And I'm not saying that to just be anti-Semitic and dunk on Jews or anything like that, but historically, Jewish behavior deals with the material world, whereas Christian behavior deals with salvation and saving your soul and the afterlife and putting the material world way after God, not putting the material before God, right? So when you're in despair, which is a sin, by the way, when you're in despair because of material circumstances, that's very Talmudic behavior. And if you consider yourself attached to the America First movement, in my opinion, it's supposed to be a Christian movement, right? So why are you acting in a Talmudic fashion? I think we need to stop saying that we're black-pilled. With Jesus Christ, there is always hope, and we never give up. We always adapt.
It's a pretty gross steering wheel.
But it's a really nice hoodie.
You like the hoodie?
It's like he obviously
looks
got
like-
this for Christmas because it's still white as hell.
It
Never
looks
been
like a
washed.
bath towel.
Yeah, I
white.
like that.
And we continue to fight for what we believe in because our cause is righteous and justified.
Everybody, stop using black pilled. Spexo said so. Do better.
Listen to him.
Do better. Do better.
Do better. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
I'm on full screen. Everybody in the fan chat right now. Ask me questions and I'll answer. I will answer right now. For all of you watching, we are pre-recorded right now, so don't bother saying anything live. Don't bother anything in the chat being live. I can see Dalton and Beardson in the guest voice, and I want to go talk to them right now. I want to go talk to him right now, and I can't because I'm working. You inconsiderate pricks. How many dicks can I fit in my mouth? Probably one. I don't know. How often do you see more than one dick go in a mouth? You bet I can do two. I'm glad you think highly of me. No Catholics aren't real Christians, only American Protestants. I don't know the deal. I don't know. How was that Chipotle from that gift card? Ooh, it was good. That Chipotle gift card was a savage find. Do I have a hangover? No. I woke up this morning and I had a bit of a I felt like I was pushed, but I wasn't hungover. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fuckable is Anastasia? I mean, you can answer that. Anything is fuckable if you care. Now, on a scale of fuckable to forgettable, I would say unforgettable. It was a good show last night with Joey and Anastasia and Ben, and we had the fucking cameras broken, so we were all cuddled in. Did you guys love it? Did you love it? It was good times. Damn it. Dalton Piss Whistle and Beardson left the fucking the guest voice. I was gonna go in there on my bathroom break and talk to them. I was gonna say, boys, why are you knocking at my door, boys? Why are you knocking at my door, boys? Anastasia was the show. Yeah, she was great. She killed it. They got kicked. Damn it. Damn it. Who's doing this? They were banned. What were they doing in there? Were they just saying naughty words or something? Rude. Rude. Drink a lot for someone who doesn't drink. Yeah, I can drink a lot. I have drank like a lot before and not drinking. Like I was getting buzzed off the first couple of sips of the bottle, but I used to drink a whole lot more. I used to be like a crazy party.
You drank quite a bit last night.
And it wasn't that much, but I was feeling it more than I think I usually would.
You think you lost some tolerance?
Oh yeah. Plus, I haven't been drinking much at all, so it's like every time I drink now, it hits harder. Yeah, Meatloaf died. That was sad.
Louis Anderson. All the fats are dropping like flies.
I mean, not all of them.
Yeah,
some of us are still here. Some of us are still good.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Didn't lose any weight. It's hard out here for fats.
When you die, you lose a whole bunch of weight.
Well,
that's the ultimate weight loss.
I won't die.
We check out of this world with the ultimate weight loss.
I'm not going to die.
Okay.
I'm going to live forever, man. Brandon Klein misses Robin Williams. Well, go watch some of his movies.
I don't really miss Robin Williams.
I used to enjoy Robin Williams.
I enjoyed some of his
quite a
movies.
bit. William G says you guys couldn't debate them and kick them out. Weak.
Well, first of all, I mean, we didn't agree to any type of debate. You guys just kind of showed up and spammed the fuck out of our chat. I mean, maybe we could set something up, but we're just like, we're not your bitches. We're not just going to like do as you say when you command us to do so. It doesn't work that way. So,
but I will say this. I am very proud of you boys for coming here tonight and watching the show. I hope you enjoyed everything so far.
Yeah.
And we have quite a bit more for you. It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
How exciting is it? Very?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say a solid 7. I'd say it's a good 7. Give us maybe a 7.5. Stop eating Christ. I don't eat Christ. I'm not a Catholic. It's fucking communion. It's Chipotle. Now, if you think Christ is
Stop
Chipotle,
eating Christ.
If you think Christ is Chipotle, then I'm more likely to believe in Christ, because I think Chipotle is our savior.
I've eaten a lot of Christ. I've snacked on some Christ quite a few times.
George Mountain says, you guys used to always say you had an open invitation when you would talk shit about people. You guys changed. Damn, dude.
Usually, I've been doing this since the beginning, and as far as I know, we normally would schedule people to show up.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been doing it a little longer
Especially
than Ben.
someone like, what is it, Dalton Toot Whistle. He says dumb shit over on Cozy all the time that isn't really allowed on YouTube. So why would I trust bringing someone like him on?
Like, I will go talk to you guys on your platform. If you want to invite me over to Cozy, I'll go have a talk with you guys over on Cozy sometime. I'd love to sit down and talk to you little fucking you little interesting dancers.
Little interesting dancers.
I don't know what Beardson does other than cry. I've only ever seen Beardson whine about, I don't know, his white race slipping or something.
Really?
I don't even know what Beardson does. I don't know.
He has a beard, and
Yeah,
he's like 5'2".
And I know Dalton Piss Whistle's a dancer. But I'll come talk to you boys and see what happens. So invite me over to your fucking show. I'll sit on your little channel and we'll talk. MMA debate? Actually would be pretty saucy. I don't watch MMA though. You guys
We're
want
going to debate MMA? Like,
you want to
what?
debate a real sport like professional wrestling?
Oh, it's V Infuso. What's up, V Infuso?
What's up? Yeah, I'll do a song and dance over on your channels. Invite me over. Go hit me up at fucking Twitter, Billy the Fridge. I'll come talk to you mano a mano on your channel over on Cozy TV, where it's your rules.
It's funny because, like, they don't pay attention enough because we've basically said so many times that we talk about Nick and the other people over on their platform because they're so insecure that they have to come and bring their viewership over here, and that just makes us more money.
Look,
and we've said that, but they now the more prominent ones over in that whole space are literally restreaming us and giving us even more attention.
I
Thank
just
you.
really want to give a platform to Dalton Piss Whistle and apparently this Beardson guy who is famous for being a cranky white male. I don't know. What does Beardson do? Will somebody like go on Twitter at me with like is there like one of those
we saw the one where he was like,
Dramaticas for Beardson?
We saw the one video where he was like, "You fucking slut."
Yeah.
But then, like he was standing on the street corner and he called some woman a fucking slut. And then when they ended up walking by him, they were like, the woman was like 3 inches taller than him.
Yeah, I know. All I know is he's an angry little man. Like, you want to call girls sluts? Great. I do it all the time while they're in my fucking lap. Like, that's fine.
It happened last night.
You want to do it while they're at a protest? Okay, little man. Sounds really cute. Really cute. I live life in a way that I would love to talk to you boys on your show and talk it out with you. Let's go. Bring me over there. Give me a little ring on a link, and I'll come sit on your channel and tell you what it's like to call a woman a slut and have her fucking not get mad, not get triggered.
Don't teach them the secrets.
But get wet. You dumb shit.
You just grossed them out when you said that.
Fucking, of course I did. Of course I did.
Fucking slut.
I'm a fucking low-level god, and these guys are just low-level god believers. Figure it out. Figure it out, guys. Look at yourselves. You're cranky little followers, and I'm basically a god. Prove me otherwise. That'll be the debate. Why y'all should believe in me more than your pesky little Christ. See what happens by the end of it. See if I can't win over some of your little fucking brothers in Christ. Have them become Donut Nation Bill Fridge fans. Let's go. Christ is king. Yeah, and I'm wearing a fucking king-size pair of underwears, dude.
He'll poop on you.
I'm a Giga Sigma. I'm a Giga Sigma Chad. Let's go.
Giga Sigma.
I'm a Giga Sigma Chad. So yeah, hit me up at Billy the Fridge on Twitter, and I'll come fucking to your show. And I'll talk your talk. I'll walk your walk. I'll hold your little fucking hand if you cry. I'm that type of guy.
You need a shoulder to cry on?
We all need somebody to lean on. Maybe I could sing. Dalton Piss Whistle could dance. Beardson could yell slut at girls and not get them off by it.
Enjoy racist
Pathetic
humor.
little man.
Misogyny. I think that's awesome. I think we need more racist jokes, to be honest. Isn't there some part of you that thinks like that? That's not really where I want to be.
Brand new, Louis Theroux's Forbidden America. Coming soon to BBC Two and
Louis
iPlayer.
Theroux's Forbidden America. That's going to be great. That's just a little...
I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Zoomer Eagle says, you need to lean on things just to walk. Hey, I still get it, though. I could be Jabba the Hutt on a fucking sail barge fatting around and it completely unable to walk. And I'd have a fucking Leia strapped to me.
He doesn't, though, to be fair. I would tell you if he did.
Yeah,
he can
Ben-
walk without leaning on
Ben would tell you, because Ben makes every point he can to denigrate me all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
No, just sometimes.
So if I did, he would tell you.
I would.
But he can't. So that's how you know you're wrong. Faked Alaska is a fake? Totally, yeah. He's a fucking poser. He switched over to be almost a damn Democrat when that sweet Aaron girl was talking to him. He simped his way into the Democratic Party. Don't you guys remember that? And then she turned him down. He came back to you fucking little hate mongers. That's your pathetic little Yoba.
V Infuso says, was that Baked Alaska? How is it 2022? People still giving the dude attention. Well, the thing is that he was at the January 6th thing, so he's being federally charged for that, and he's also in jail now for assault in his home state. So there's all of that going on.
And he's going on Louis Theroux's show and being like, yeah, I think that we should have more racist jokes. More. That plays right into the counterculture. Whenever there's a cultural drive, there becomes a counterculture to that. And right now, like they said earlier on their news network, the BLM was all over the media. There's going to be a counterculture to anything that's pushed by the media, whether it's right or wrong. There's going to be a counterculture. So, of course, he's going to be the figurehead of that counterculture because nobody else cares to be on the side of pro-racism. But that weird little goober and other weird little goobers that didn't win their school dance contest or had to grow a beard to hide their fucking pathetic lack of a chin. That's what happens when you're a beta fucking male. You grab onto the one thing nobody else wants and you hold onto it tight like it's everything. You hold on to an idea that Christ will accept you because nobody else does. And that's fine. If you're that pathetic that you want the table scraps nobody else are willing to eat, if you're over here eating the fucking crust on the pizza that everybody else didn't want to eat, the little fucking anchovies they pulled off, you want to suck them up, call that your claim to fame, fine.
There are still Dalton fans in the chat, and they like his dance.
Oh. Well, I do too. I never said one thing bad about the dance. I might have mocked him for dancing, but only because I myself can't dance like that.
Damn.
And it gets to me.
So you're just jealous of his dancing skills.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Insecurity.
I'm Caked Alaska.
Caked Alaska. All right. Oddities.
The dance was pretty sick. I'm saying it was.
Yeah.
I wish he was still dancing. Because his Omegle shit talking a bunch of random girls on a cam was pathetic. Not even going to say it was offensive. Sure, it may have been offensive, but it was pathetic. He wasn't good at it. Do better. Do better. You're supposed to be the fucking alpha males of your group, the leaders.
I don't think they make that claim though.
They're the ones all these other little fucking groypers follow.
Yeah.
Like your leaders, if you're watching still and you're not somehow one of them, your leaders are pathetic. What do you see in them? What do you see in them? I want to know. Write in the comments of this chat what you see in them. What do you see in your Dalton Piss Whistles, your Beardsons, or your Nick Fuenteses, your Spexos?
Spexos.
Let me know what you see in them, because I don't see it. I see tiny little men trying to cosplay as real men.
Yes, Ryan. Do you have a question for any of our guests or for me?
Yeah, not to get like too philosophical or anything, but like, what is the biggest dick that Andy Dick has ever taken?
Okay, all right. I think that's a good question. Thanks for calling in. You sound really awesome. That guy sounds awesome.
I swear to God, that what did he say?
Answer.
Well, I'm just being told.
I'm gonna answer it right now, you fucking cunt.
Okay.
So, did you say the biggest dick I ever took?
Yeah, that was his question. He's Ryan. His name's Ryan.
Oh, Ryan can take my fucking dick up his fucking cunt. I've never taken a dick ever.
The way she takes calls is so it doesn't work that well because not everyone can hear it easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you believe him? He's normally a pitcher and not a catcher, you
I
think?
mean, I don't have any reason not to believe him.
Okay.
I've seen him be pretty fucking open and honest about some pretty shameful, degrading, disgusting things.
Well, there you go.
You'd think if he'd taken one in the ass, he wouldn't be so defensive about it.
You have to watch on YouTube.
Taken a dick ever on my daughter's life.
Okay, so Ryan, the answer is he's never taken a dick.
Could you imagine responding to somebody online you've never met about taking a dick in your ass and then putting it on your daughter's life? Like why?
That is next level messed up.
Why? I was just like, no, yeah, I would just be like, yeah, I've never gotten fucked in my ass. So like, what's the point?
He's slurring his speech so bad, too.
I'd be like, I never have. Like, I'm so sorry to tell you, it would be none. The size was nothing.
Before, he's given a dick, but he's never taken a dick. No, I believe him. You know why? Because people that he's with like really look up to him. So, like, they'll take his dick. Wait, I'm so confused. No, he doesn't want to take a dick. I understand that. I get it. Nobody wants to.
I don't believe it.
No, I believe it. He's the top.
No,
he's like,
that. I swear to God.
He's a fucking superstar. He doesn't need to take
I wonder, we should talk to Joe about this.
I think at the very least, I think it goes both ways.
No. You don't understand. When you're a superstar, he doesn't give a blowjob. He gets a blowjob. Come on, Ryan. You live in California.
I wonder if Andy ever talked about fucking, like, getting fucked by Joe with Joe. I know he was trying to fuck Joe.
He was trying to fuck Joe?
Yeah, I just don't know if he ever talked about getting fucked by Joe.
Probably not.
It's like all the time, I would imagine.
No, you're imagining. You don't know. Like, when you're a superstar, you don't need to do shit. You don't need to do anything. He doesn't need to do anything. And he just sits there. He gets a blowjob from pretty much anyone. He walks out his door and he has to like turn people away. Everybody wants to blow him. I saw it. I walked with him down the street. We went to a huge food market with multiple vendors.
We do that all the time, baby.
Yeah. And everybody's trying to blow him wherever we go. So believe me, he doesn't need to blow anybody. Believe me, he doesn't need to take a dick. He's giving a dick.
Well, hang on. I have sucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Of course.
I will.
Hold on 1 second. There's a change. In
That's why I said. That's why I say he's never taken a dick in my ass when I was referring to how I would answer it, because I didn't think Andy Dick was talking about never sucking one. He's in Hollywood. They're there. You put him in your fucking mouth. He had his tongue out while he was talking about sucking dick over here. He had his tongue out. He knew what he was doing. Andy Dick is a suck slut. Maybe not slut, but he'll suck one.
Okay, you sucked a dick. Sorry, it's getting really confusing, Ryan. Please call back. Please call back.
You hung up on my guy? Fuck him.
Is Elisa mad now that Andy had sucked some cock?
Fuck him. Probably not.
Oh, I did talk to Elisa today about Drumster Bob's dick pic. She rated his dick out of a 10. She says it was a 9 before he shaved it, and now it's a 10. So I was very proud of Trumpster Bob for getting a 10 rating on that cock pic.
She's not being honest.
Doesn't matter.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at
Cobes.
another video. Boom, we're gonna need some milk and some egg and some cheese and a beer. Hold up a second. Yo, look at that. We got four hard-boiled eggs. And we're gonna deep fry them. I already hard-boiled them bastards and took the shells off. So they're hard-boiled.
Is he gonna deep fry these
no
eggs?
Shell. Now,
I
into
just
our pan,
watched.
we're
I
gonna
just watched
add
the other night someone
some
deep frying
vegetable
eggs
oil.
on YouTube for the first time.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me Cobes is gonna do it?
It's going to be gross. And it's going to be in that nasty pan, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to add some
I don't know.
oil. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I have a plan.
He must have watched the same damn video I watched.
And how I want it to turn out. So we're going to attempt it.
They said that it will make some weird noises when it's cooking, and not to worry. That's just how it cooks.
When you deep fry an egg?
Yeah.
Oh, he's putting fucking Bud Light
What
in
the
it.
fuck are you doing, Cobes?
He's trash.
This
Perhaps get the whole bottle, but that's all right.
This can't be good for the deep frying process.
No, it's mostly water.
Now, while our beer and our oil are heating up for frying up this deliciousness, 21 and up. All right. We're going to take some all-purpose flour, and we're going to add it to our Doritos.
What?
And then we're going to take some raw egg and some milk and put them in the other bowls.
Is he breading the eggs before he deep
Do
fries
milk,
them?
Raw egg, and then our flour and Doritos.
I'm
Then
so
we're gonna
confused.
Fry it up.
The people I saw on YouTube just put the
You know, I
hard-boiled
took
eggs
some,
into
hard-boiled eggs. I already boiled them.
boiling oil,
You just stick
and they
some
they
eggs
they like
in a
kind of
pan
got a
or
brown
pot,
to them, like a crust to
a
them.
little bit of salt in the water, and then boil the eggs until they're cooked. It's enough flour for our eggs. Deep fried, hard boiled eggs. Not sure how it's going to turn out. Put a sprinkle of that rust
Oh,
paint
I'm sure how it's going to turn out.
in there. Just
This sounds like a fucking
Like
mess.
shit.
I don't know how this is going to
There
turn
it
out
is.
well.
I'm going to take a fork and a spoon.
The damn shame says this is one of the less gross things he's done.
Really?
It just doesn't make sense.
Stir that around.
The beer was very questionable.
Yeah, why are you,
Now I
maybe
got
put
two
the
more
beer
bowls
into the
right
batter
here.
that you're making to batter the eggs in? Maybe that makes a little more sense, but putting it into the oil you're frying?
Excuse me, I farted.
That's how brutally honest Cobes is.
I'm going to take some whole milk and pour it into one bowl. And then like some kind of egg inception, we're going to take the last two of our grade A double large eggs.
These are the last
The
two
same
eggs?
we used to boil. And we're going to crack those into our bowl.
Oh, damn.
Does it get any shell pieces in? Looks all right. Looks like a clean crack.
Yeah, that was probably a clean one.
I came up with this idea for a recipe when I was streaming. So we're going to see how it do.
I'm excited to see how these things turn out because I can't imagine them not being a complete frickin' mess.
Hard-boiled eggs, which have already been boiled,
and
the shells have been removed.
He had a piece of shell on
There
that
we
one
go.
egg there. He didn't clean them that good, I don't think.
We're going to stir that egg around.
Stir it, papa.
We want to scramble these eggs.
Cobes probably has
We're not
worms,
worried
y'all.
about seasoning in
You
the
don't
egg
know
or the
that.
flour or the milk because we got enough seasoning in the flour. And
Do people
chips.
get weird tastes when they have worms?
I don't think, or I think it can induce hunger sometimes. And it does induce weight loss for sure.
I should get worms.
Stir that
No,
around,
it can kill you. People have died from getting worms,
I don't
depending on
want
the type
How
of worm.
How these going to turn out, YouTube? We'll stir on the fan.
It speeds up your metabolism so much that you don't get any nutrients. It absorbs all your nutrients.
So he's gonna sop the eggs in this, then drip. I don't know what's going on here, man.
He's gonna sop
hard-boiled
it.
egg.
He's
roll it
gonna
in
sop
milk,
the fuck out of it.
Roll it in some egg.
What?
He's battering an egg.
Why is he rolling it in milk and then an egg?
Put the fried.
He's battering an egg.
He's battering the egg, but is that how you batter something? Do you roll it in milk first and then egg?
Not normally. No, like
I could see rolling it in the egg, but I feel like the milk's just gonna keep the egg from sticking.
Yeah, normally what I do is I put a layer of flour on it. Like if I'm like frying shrimp or fish, put a layer of flour, and then I dip it in egg, and then I get it all stuck with the little breadcrumbs, whatever kind you use. I usually use like panko or something.
Yeah.
And repeat. Milk, egg.
I thought he was gonna do milk, then batter, or then the coating,
Yeah.
and then egg, and then the coating. But going from milk to egg makes no sense to me. Just like putting fucking beer in your hot oil made no sense to me. He might as well be dipping this in beer,
Flour and chips.
and then putting it in the dry shit and deep frying it. Like, I just don't get it. Making some dank eggs. Cobra making some deep fried dank eggs.
It looks awful.
Making some deep fried hard-boiled eggs. We're frying them up in all-purpose flour.
When I saw the deep fried eggs on YouTube the other night, they just put straight up peeled hard boiled eggs into the damn deep fry.
Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to turn
Right
out.
into the oil.
It's like I have no idea how this is going to turn out. You mean everything you make?
I feel like there's no way these eggs are going to keep their coating on them even when he cooks them. There's not enough like stick area. It's just going to burn off when it goes into the oil.
Yeah. Oh shit, you two.
Brandon Klein says Billy just doesn't understand Cobra's genius cooking, and I'm willing to accept that. If I'm wrong,
I want to see you eat his fucking cooking. See you try to pretend like it's good.
You know, it's important that you want to hard boil your eggs and take the shells off first.
Oh, it's important to take the shells off. No.
Step.
Word to the wise.
Get it nice and coated, just like that. All right. Messy goodness. We definitely had enough to batter all four. YouTube. What? hard-boiled, deep-fried eggs. Sexy goodness. Deep-fried. And beer and vegetable oil. Yes, please. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our ingredients. Wash our bowls. Put our nacho cheese Doritos up. Look at those. We want to give them a turn.
Okay. I thought they were going to come out way worse. They don't look great. But for some reason, man, he's got to clean that fucking oil, dude.
Just like that.
He doesn't clean anything.
Yeah,
and if it's like,
I think the black chunks might be from all the Doritos and shit he put in there.
Deep fried hard-boiled eggs.
I wish I would have seen the oil before they went in. I wish I would have seen what that oil looked like before they went in.
It's grossing me out.
I feel like it's dusty and black because of the stuff he put on it, but I don't know.
Motherfucker. All right.
He better not pour more beer on it.
We took care of our cooking utensils. Right now we're gonna need a bowl for these, and we're not done making them just yet.
Roger Wilco says Cope's the kind of guy to drop a turkey in a completely filled fryer. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if his dad would allow him to have a completely filled fryer.
People burn their houses down by deep frying turkeys inside. You're normally supposed to deep fry a whole, because turkey is huge and they're usually frozen on the inside.
Yeah, you should have it outside on like a cement ground.
Yeah,
and you
should start a fire, a grease fire, which is worse than a normal kind of fire.
You should put the turkey in and then pour your grease over it.
Here's a plate.
By the way, we also had a Groyper raid in our Discord. Like, we've had a few of them in there for a few weeks now, and we let them stay there because they were nice enough.
They were sweet boys.
Yeah, I don't even know exactly what happened, but the cunty ones, I guess, got banned. Like, we're not against talking to people. We just we're just gonna like bow and like let them come in when they're being cunty to begin with. You know, that's not normally the way we do things around here. It's interesting.
Now, while those are frying up, we're going to put some melted cheese on top. I don't want to microwave the eggs. I don't want them to explode, so we're going to do the cheese separate. Now we're going to take some sharp cheddar cheese. Dude, those deep fried eggs are looking delicious. And we're gonna sprinkle some cheddar in there, make it better.
Sprinkle some. He meant pour the whole bag in, or at least half the bag.
That should be enough cheese for our eggs. We're gonna microwave the cheese in our bowl.
Microwave the cheese in a bowl, just like you had to microwave the cheese on that burger the other day.
That's so weird.
Hard-boiled eggs go for a little bit longer. Oh, these are gonna be good. Now we're gonna melt the cheese so that when we put it on our plates, we can just string the cheese all over the top of it. What do you guys think? Would you try this recipe? We got some deep fried hard-boiled eggs. that are being
I did
fried
want to
in
deep fry some
vegetable oil
hard-boiled
and
eggs,
beer,
but not with all that
nacho
fucking
cheese,
crust and
Doritos,
stuff on
nothing.
it. The way it looked on the video, it looked interesting. It looked like it might be tasty to deep fry a hard-boiled egg. When I thought about it, I was like, that's too much work for a fucking egg. Like, that's the benefit of eggs. They're just easy to cook and eat, you know?
I don't
But-
eat eggs normally.
Yeah,
so.
but they did look pretty good in the other version. But they didn't put any of the crust stuff on it. They literally just peeled it and then deep fried it. It looked pretty
Flour
interesting.
and some milk. Using eggs to fry eggs, the inception of it. Cheers to a new cooking video. Our cheese is melted. Now we can do like a little dollop on each egg. Kind of scrape it off the sides of the bowls. See, once it's all melted together, you can do a little dollop on each egg. And we'll add more cheese if we think we need more cheese.
Do a dollop. A dollop of daisy.
Oh, YouTube, look at that. Look at that deep fried, hard boiled eggs. Don't those just look decadent, YouTube?
Don't those just look decadent?
They look gross. I don't really like eggs, but if I just take it at face value, I really don't
These two
like
are done. These two need a little bit longer.
how dirty his shit is that he cooks with.
Yeah, there's
but
way too much.
I will say that Cobes at least cooks for himself. Nick Fuentes would rather go to bed and throw a hissy fit than cook his own food just because his mom wants to make a frozen pizza.
It was Christmas, Ben. Women have one job in this world, and that is to make dinner for Nick Fuentes.
Is that the only job?
It's the only job women have.
It's the only thing he's interested in doing with a woman. He wants a mom.
Mom. Counterculture mom. Oh, God. Oh.
Does he pour more Bud Light on it?
It looks like there's just snot and maggots over that fucking thing.
It's bad.
Hot. Looks greasy.
Why are you pulling out with your fucking hands, Cobes?
Oh, shit.
Get a tongs. Get a
Now
tongs.
we're gonna go yeah, there we go. Give those other two a turn.
Oh.
This is actually turning out exactly the way I want it to, so I'm happy about that.
This is exactly how you wanted it.
No!
Like I said, you want to hard boil your eggs.
you know
once
what?
they're done
He
being-
wants his food gross. So yes.
This is like a fucking aliens about to hatch out of this thing.
Get your vegetable oil and a splash of beer.
Metroid's gonna come down and shoot this with a gun or
Chips, your
something.
flour ready. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
These
jeez.
look delicious. Oh,
That's
so
the
much
way
stuff.
you do it. Boglum's gotta eat. What is that? Oh no!
Sticking to the egg.
Stop! Stop!
That's all right.
Is that cheese?
I don't know.
Ugh.
He's gross.
He's like making deep fried booger balls.
Deep fried booger balls. The sound it's gonna make when he bites into it is gonna be so gross. Just wait.
Hot. Fuck me, those are hot.
Then don't touch them
Please
with your bare
use
hands,
tongs,
you idiot.
Cobes.
So we got our hard-boiled, deep-fried eggs that have been fried in Doritos. And
The
beer
girl
and
I saw
vegetable
cooking
oil.
these was using like chopsticks to turn them in the pan and stuff.
Of course, or
Plug the pan
tongs.
with
She was
some
using
oil.
cooking chopsticks.
Right.
Look at these delicious bastards.
They look
at 'em.
gross.
Look at it. All right.
I'm looking, Cobes.
Now we're going to take our cheese.
Oh God.
Our cheese has been freshly melted. And we're going to take that melted cheese and we're going to put it on top of our egg.
I love his enthusiasm through all of this.
All that melted cheese.
As gross as this is, like just
Pour it-
melting
put it on
cheese in a
top of the
microwave, then
fried
hand
eggs.
picking it out like like fucking smegma to drape across a couple of booger balls.
Yes.
It's all gross, but he is so like 100% in it to win it. He's like, this is that hard-boiled goodness. Gotta love it. It's a garnish, troll.
That cheese is already melted, so we're just gonna.
Cheese should never be melted in a microwave. It should melt on what you're cooking it with.
Place it on top of our
I
eggs,
understand if you gotta melt cheese in a microwave, okay? I understand Cope's doing this. But just skip the cheese. If you gotta fucking microwave it in a bowl, then booger pick it out of the bowl to sleaze breeze and drape over a couple of booger balls is not cool.
You want to hard boil your eggs, take the shells off once you've hard boiled them. And you got 3 different bowls: milk, egg, flour, and Doritos. Roll the hard boiled egg without the shell in the milk, and then in the scrambled egg, and then in your flour. Look at that. Oh, YouTube, deep fried hard-boiled eggs and Doritos with a sprinkle of cheese on top. So this is my newest cooking video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe for more. Now, after melting the cheese in the bowl, I could take a fork after it settled just for a bit and just like tear it apart and like place it on top of our deep fried hard-boiled eggs.
I gotta see him eat this shit now.
Should we try one, YouTube?
You should have picked ones at the front. Those are the ones that you took out first. They have longer time to cool. I like how the oil started to crackle the second he bit into it.
That's hot.
Yeah,
That's hot.
The two in the front have had a longer time to cool, Cobes.
Yeah, it's
hot. Ah.
They're so like dripping with grease from that dirty pan. It just grosses me out. Like I've checked out of reality, like abuse victims often do. Like I'm creating new memories of this moment, so I don't have to remember this disgusting.
You know what I'm thinking of right now? Deep frying eggs, cutting them in half, and making deep fried deviled eggs.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely an interesting way to make eggs.
Now I
dude.
want to do deep fried deviled eggs.
Anyways, YouTube, I'll be snacking on these delicious mother truckers. I'll catch you later.
These delicious
mother truckers.
I gotta say, man, let
them cook them for you.
I'm as gross as I think that is. I'm a big fan of Cobes and his positivity. I like this. I don't like the food, but I like his video. I like him cooking.
Everyone who's still watching that hasn't yet given us a like, please give us a like and subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Double check if you have extra channels. Switch over to those channels and subscribe on them too. We're trying to get some more subscriptions in this month.
We should ask Dalton Piss Whistle to subscribe.
Like the stream because we got raided by Nick Fuentes' little bitch boys. So they downvoted the shit out of us. So please give us some upvotes, especially if you're watching this after the fact. It was kind of distracting because everywhere I looked, I had to put the chat into slow-mo and everything because it was ridiculous. And it was all spam. Like they were just spamming the same word over and over again. If they would have because some of the people are in our... some of their people are in our Discord.
There are people now.
If they would have, we could have set something up, you know? I don't want to just suddenly have you guys on out of nowhere, especially when you presented yourself in such a disrespectful manner. That's okay. You obviously didn't have parents that taught you manners.
I definitely don't.
We could be like your parents, basically. Do you need a father figure, Dalton Piss Whistle?
I definitely do not want to get in a dance competition with Dalton.
Fuck it.
He'd beat me.
I mean,
I would beat Beardson in a calling a woman sluts competition.
The way he dances, he must have lived on the Neverland Valley Ranch, at least for some point.
The Hidden Valley Ranch.
The Neverland Valley Ranch. Yeah.
King Cobra is your father, ghost of Sean Saunders. That's dope.
yeah.
That's most definitely what's up.
Tubes. Let's switch. No, we're
I can
switched.
be your father figure. Put your tiny hands in mine.
Also, get the best classic DP content on DP On Demand. Click the promo link below to get $2 off your first month of all of this old DP content it's never been released publicly. If you want to check it out, you can subscribe with the link below. You get $2 off your first month. Or if you're already a patron and you watch all the other Patreon stuff, if you up your pledge to $25, you'll be sent a link to give you unlimited access for 1 month starting at the first of each month. So check that out. Tonight, after this show's over, we're doing the post show. We'll watch this short video of Trumpster Bob dancing around in his undies, which is kind of weird.
It's fucking hilarious.
And then
So funny.
I wanted you said last night that MC Jarbo shit is pretty hilarious. There's like 3 albums worth of songs. There's a whole bunch.
Are there music videos or just songs?
No, it's just songs. That'd be cool if people made the videos. The guy who did the audio editing, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have time
Yeah,
to
like
edit
listening to that
videos.
once was impressive, but like going back to it, I'm not like a fan of either of those guys to the point where any of it would get like.
It's kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
though.
once.
No. Well, there's a bunch of songs and they're good.
Well,
like the songs themselves are good.
I'll listen to one more on the after show today, and if it's good, we'll listen to another one.
Okay.
I like it was impressive, but I'm like not a fan. I'm not like, hey, that's,
I didn't say you were a fan. Where's this coming from?
I'm saying I don't need to listen to more of it.
Okay.
I will.
We
though.
got to do something.
I will though. I'll listen to one more, and then if it's really fun, we'll listen to a second one.
Okay.
But it's got to be really fun. I was impressed by it though.
Yeah.
Put your little hands in mine. I will say this, guys. I will say this. The Trumpster Bob dance video is. I was dying laughing when I saw it.
Like he's complaining about having to watch music videos, but he's
not
raving.
videos.
He's raving about Trumpster Bob's ass and bulge video. I just want to point
I
this out.
asked if there were videos because I would rather watch a video. I just don't want to sit there and listen to some. Pointed out. I was telling you my feelings, and now my feelings are being questioned.
Yes,
and that
feelings
Ben,
aren't always right, kids.
That Ben hurts me. Because all I was telling you was that I don't think we should listen to a ton of that stuff based off the last one.
If you want to help us out, and because we don't normally stream on Sundays, if you want to help us meet our goal, which we started a new goal today, throw us a couple bucks and we'll read out your Streamlabs before the end of this episode, which is going to wrap up in about 10 minutes here, and then we're going to go do the post show.
Yes. Everybody's hungering for Scotch eggs now.
Ugh. Is that what they're called? Scotch eggs?
Yeah, Scotch eggs. I saw them, like, I'm pretty sure it was an Asian cooking channel. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Probably got the fucking Rona now. But I saw an Asian cooking channel, and they deep fried them, and then they put them into a bowl, and they put like a looked like a orange sauce, like you put over orange chicken.
It wasn't crushed Doritos?
No, but it looked
Was it crushed Dorito sauce?
It looked like a little dish you'd get at a Chinese restaurant. It looked dope.
Creamy crushed Dorito sauce, ranch.
And then now I'm like, let's deep fry these eggs, cut them in half, and make delicious deep fried deviled eggs. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I'm getting sneezes now. Is that how COVID starts? It sneezes?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Whew. Man, I got really high, and I'm tired. I'm just really that bottle of whiskey that you left here. I drank all of that.
You drank it all?
Yeah, last night.
I drank all my bottle too.
Yeah, you did here, and there was still a full one. And after you left, I took that and drank. And I drank a bottle of wine too.
Yeah.
So I was kind of trash, and I stayed up really late, and then fell asleep. So I'm pretty tired. This like stream every day thing is.
You're getting tired of it?
I mean, I'm just tired. I'm physically tired.
I'm physically very alert today for some reason. I don't know.
Huh.
I woke up.
Did you take Adderall?
Nah.
Oh.
I don't have enough Adderall to take it. I should go get diagnosed as a ADHD schizoid or whatever the fuck they call it. But I woke up pretty early because I went to sleep pretty early. I woke up at like 9:30 because I got home not too late.
Started a new job this weekend.
Yes!
Have some ballerinas.
How's the new job? How's the new job? How is it? Thank you, Fixol, by the way. Fixol, if you have a new job, can I come visit you at your job? Is it one of those jobs? Can I just come in and be like, hey, I'm here to see Fixol. I brought him some Cobb's deep fried eggs with Doritos and beer. You're always on the move? Okay. I won't visit you then. And I wasn't going to deep fry eggs either. Don't deprive yourself of sleep. Maybe, maybe not. Nothing funny to say. Well, JD numero ocho, I'll say something funny.
Go.
You love us as always. I will say this. Your comment earlier was funny. It was so funny that I read it out from the pleb chat.
And you pretended like it was yours?
No, I even attributed it to him earlier.
Wow. That's a new one.
Thoughts on Nick Khan, the guy who's been firing all those WWE personnel, supposed running the day-to-day operations in the future. Also, fun fact, he's childhood friends with The Rock, and his sister is a TV producer.
Yeah, and it's also really weird that everyone running wrestling, like at the top levels, name is Khan. Their last name.
Daniel says if
They're not
Billy
related,
started a
though.
restaurant, would he consider hiring Cobbs as head chef?
No.
Honestly, I thought about starting a restaurant that was a food truck and traveling around city to city and having guest chefs who are like influencers come work the food truck with me and do IRL the entire time. Have like an IRL
What if
in
they
the kitchen.
suck at it though?
It's like it's going to be a IRL thing. So if it sucks, it's going to be on camera. It's going to be funny. So I think that would be.
You got to have customers though.
Not if you're online with Cobbs there. Like if Cobbs is cooking on my IRL food truck restaurant, and he's the guest chef, that's content. Like that's definitely something I thought about doing. When I have the capabilities to hit the road in a food truck.
Hit the road in a food truck.
I think that would be dope. But so yeah, I would. But yeah, the Khan thing. Nick Khan, he was brothers with the girl who is a TV producer and produces Young Rock for NBC. So maybe NBC's looking to procure WWE outright, and they're grooming the system to sell to NBC. That could be the deal right there. That's against the Geneva Convention. Poop, 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 poop.
I think it is.
A mobile food poisoning distribution platform. Well, I mean, I'd probably have Cobbs in there for like 2 or 3 hours cooking. I wouldn't. You'd probably have to order Cobb's menu directly. You'd have to know what you're getting into.
Foodborne illnesses.
Poop.
Everyone would be getting food poisoning.
Maybe not.
Cobbs would bring his dirty cast iron pan.
No, he wouldn't, because it would be my food truck.
He can't cook without his gear.
I mean, he'd have to cook in my food truck. Maybe I would just have a
You
Cobb's.
expect it to be authentic Cobbs, and he has to use your
I didn't say
gear?
authentic. I just said I want to use his influencer power to help bring people to my food truck for my IRL food truck.
Influencer power.
My IRL food truck would be lit. I go drive down to Boogie 298's place and have him come in and cook some fucking Mountain Dew burgers or something. That'd be fucking lit. And go drive down to California.
California,
Get
my
all-
movie.
I gotta go get who's still down in California that we know. I'll just roll up in Cali and get some of those e-girls to come cook fucking OnlyFans food. I don't know what it is.
Only Foods.
Only Foods, yeah.
We only have foods here.
It would be a beautiful traveling circus. Let's get fucking lit, fam. Thank you guys for the donies. I think we got a couple earlier.
Yeah.
That I could read off from previous times. B-Ball Julian said Louis Theroux is a great documentarian. This will be good. Yeah, it will be. Eric said the worst part for this guy being fired from Merrill Lynch is now he'll have to do his lynchings for free. Damn. Eric said I definitely feel bad for this kid's dad, not because of the allergic reaction, because he has to live with the knowledge that his dad is a fucking dweeb. Brian D. Boyd again gave that big love earlier.
Thank you.
Bang, bang, booty butt gang. Thank you guys for your love tonight. Can you feel
So
the love
in just a
tonight?
few here, we're going to do the post show. Sign up. Become a $10 patron or above, or become a member of the channel. Either way, we're going to do that.
Yeah, this post show is going to be a lot of fun. I swear to God, this video had me crack. I didn't watch the whole thing because I
Are
was
you going to
like,
give me the link to the full thing, or is that what you posted? Is that all of it?
what I gave you was the full thing. I just got like 20 seconds into it and was dying laughing. And I was like, oh God, I got to send this to Ben. So yeah, that's the full thing I got.
It's the thing you put in the content thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't watch all of it because I was like, I want to watch it all live with everybody. So I'm like, I started watching, I was cracking up, and I was like, oh, we gotta watch this one. So if you guys come to the post show tonight, we will watch it, and I will get to finish watching it. And I swear to God, I was listening to him talk while he's like doing his little sexy dance for, I think, a cam girl or a girl he was on cam with, he was being sexy for. And Trumpster Bob had me rolling. It's a different angle of his room, so you can see like
there's a lot of garbage.
A lot of garbage and stuff in the background. He's just got his fucking unders pulled up into his butt crack, and you see his beanbag bulging. And and he's just like being like trying to be cute. It's like, yeah, you like that? You don't peek now, don't peek. It's like I was dying.
How disturbing.
I was dying. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
All right, we're going to go watch that now. Everyone should join us over there. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't do the cool transition. I got to do that. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.